Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ronaldo Moore with PPG, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you will know when I am dropping these videos. Happy New Year. This is my first video for the new year. Took a break from work, took a break from YouTube. I took a break from everything, and I really needed it. So we're kicking this year off with a new video. This is one that's it's like a piggyback on a video that I posted, I think back in May of last year. It talked about the skyrocketing prices of lumber and the substitute, the material that they were using in lieu of plywood and OSB. You wouldn't believe the amount of hate mail and negative comments that I got for posting that video. I mean, I got negative comments from contractors, builders, people that actually manufacture the material. You wouldn't believe. So I decided to post a video to kind of shed a little light on the material that I posted, that I showed a negative light on, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The material is approved in a lot of the jurisdictions. It's approved in the code books. So I'm gonna kind of jump into I guess the other side of that video. So let's just get into it. All right, let's kick this off by just simply going over the two most common used materials on the market today for exterior sheathing. We have plywood and OSB. These two are the two most common used materials on the market today for exterior sheathing. And there are other materials on the market as well, but these are the two most common ones that are on the market. I see a whole lot of OSB. Don't see as much of the plywood anymore. Not sure what the price difference is between the two, but I see OSB all day long, every day. Don't see as much plywood anymore. And like I said, there are other materials in the market that are used. I also stopped by one of the job sites and picked up a sheet of dense glass. This is a 1 hour rated material that you will probably find on condos and townhomes. They're typically used in between the units. They're 5/8 inch thick, and it's, like I said, it's a 1 hour rated material. So you will find this also a lot of the houses in a lot of the subdivisions where the houses are built close together, or are within 5 feet. Code says if the house is within 5 feet of the property line, it's got to be fire rated. So, and these sheets are pretty pricey, pretty expensive. So probably won't see a lot of these in a subdivision, but definitely townhouses, condos. So let's also talk about the material in question, the ThermoPly. Now, I was initially kind of rough on this material when I posted that video last year. I should have done my research a little better before I posted that video, and I didn't, and I apologize for that. But let's just briefly discuss what this is, what the material, or what the exterior sheathing is made of. And I'm coming right from their website, and it says that this exterior sheathing is composed of pressure laminated layers consisting of high strength cellulose fibers. These fibers are specially treated to be water resistant and moisture resistant. All right, let's go through some of the advantages, some of the benefits of this particular sheathing. Number one, the price is pretty stable. Unlike with OSB and plywood, You know, depending on the market or depending on the demand, who knows what the price may be, you know, month to month. But with this particular product, the price is pretty stable. Another advantage that this particular material has is you don't need a house wrap. With the OSB and plywood, after you install it, you have to come back and install a house wrap. This particular material, you do not have to install a house wrap. It is moisture resistant. It is water resistant. It's laminated on both sides. You install it with the lettering to the exterior, and you do not have to have a house wrap. It's lighter. So as far as the installation process, it's a lot easier. Now, as far as shear strength, the ThermoPly is comparable to the OSB and plywood when we're talking shear strength. If we're talking about blunt force, this is probably not the product you want. If you live in a state with a lot of storms, you deal with a lot of hurricanes, a lot of the coastal states or states in the Midwest, this is probably not the product for you. I don't see this product stopping something caught up in a storm from coming through the house. So as far as shear strength, it's definitely comparable to the OSB and plywood. Let's talk about the different grades. There are different levels, different grades of this material. You got the green, which is a light structural grade, the red, which is what we have here as a standard grade. I'm not sure what the price differences are, but the blue, it's a higher structural grade. So the different grades, depending on your application. I think commercial, maybe the blue. But like I said, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go through and do your own research and read about it. As far as the fasteners are concerned, if this is the edge of this material, you need a staple or a roofing nail every 3 inches along the edges. Every 3 inches. And in the field, where the studs are, we need one every 6 inches. So you'll definitely buy more fasteners with this as opposed to the OSB and the plywood. OSB and plywood, you need one every 6 inches on the edges, every foot in the field. So you'll spend more money with fasteners. The sheets have to overlap 3/4 of an inch. So your next sheet will have to overlap 3/4 of an inch. You need a fastener, a staple, or a roofing nail every 3 inches. And then it has to be sealed down that seam with caulk or tape. So you'll definitely spend more money on materials to install this as opposed to the OSB or the plywood. So you gotta kind of where you do the numbers on that as far as that is concerned. You save money with labor here because you'll install this faster. You won't have to do a house wrap, but you'll spend more money on fasteners and caulking and taping material to get that sealed up properly. So I would definitely do the numbers to see. I mean, this is definitely the price. I'm not sure what the price is on this sheet as opposed to, I know it's cheaper than these two, but I'm not sure how much cheaper it is. So you just have to kind of do the numbers. So, and in closing, like I stated earlier, I was kind of jumped the gun on this one. I should have done a little more research on this product before I posted that video. However, to me, it's like driving or having a Honda and a Porsche. Both will get you from A to B, but which one would you rather show up in? Yeah, the Porsche. So it is approved in the code books. It is approved in a lot of jurisdictions, and for what it is manufactured and its intent, I would still rather have the OSB or plywood as opposed to the ThermoPly. So you guys just have to weigh the numbers. This particular material is sufficient. If it's installed correctly, make sure you find a contractor that is familiar with installing this product. Like I said, you need fasteners every 3 inches, or staples. Staples or roofing screws every 3 inches, every 6 inches in the field. It's got to overlap 3/4 of an inch and sealed, taped or caulked down that seam. So make sure you get a contractor that's familiar with installing this product. You shouldn't have an issue. Like I said, it probably won't be approved in some of the jurisdictions simply because of storms and other weather issues, but just do the numbers. I would still rather have this as opposed to this, but it's truly up to you.